BBC Radio 1.
Hello, Chase Crawford. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing good, Edith. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
We had Ed on about a month ago. It's great. If we can have
the
one
old
of you
Westwick.
we can have one of you a month from GG, as we like to refer to it. Then feel free to come and drop in on us anytime.
I can't get out here the same time he is. I want to get shown around, but you know.
Yeah, I reckon he's a bad influence anyway. You don't want him showing you around here when you come back.
We're
going to do a little bit of a... We kind of like to call our little half hours together a speed date. The idea of kind of, get on as many things as we can, and the next, and sort of, we got buzzers and all sorts. So we move on when we get bored.
Is that bad? Yeah, am I out?
No,
okay.
not yet. You've just started. But yeah, it's that thing of, trying to learn as much about you as we can, if that's all right. And
excellent.
Play some tunes, find out what music you're into, all that type of thing.
Absolutely.
I assume you've never been on a speed date in real life?
Oh, I want to so bad. I've heard these wonderful things about them. Yeah, it'd be kind of interesting. I mean, like 10 people, you get 2 minutes, like, what's going on? Let's just do this. 5 minutes. Yeah,
I love the idea that you want to go on a speed date. What's the best date you've been on?
I've been asked that question, and I had a girlfriend from college. She called him. She goes, "Hey, let's go camping." It was like, "You're the first girl that's ever asked me to go on a camping trip." We toured up through Yellowstone, came up to San Francisco, and back down through Carmel and Big Sur. I don't know if you're familiar with the geography of California, but that was the best day. Like 5-day camping trip. Yeah.
Wow.
That was amazing to me. That was the best date ever. Yeah, it was it got a little dirty near the,
You needed a shower, that's what
Yeah. We showered in the river was what was going on.
You're an outdoors type of guy then, I take from that.
Little bit.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty creative of her.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like the idea. She came up with the idea as well. That's good.
Exactly. And she could swing a golf club, which was nice. I was impressed with that as well. Yeah.
I didn't know you were a golfer.
I am.
Really? You need to get a couple of days up in Scotland then and get to the
That's what I hear.
St Andrews.
The true links. Exactly. St Andrews. Yeah, it's a little bit windy though. I'll have to step on my game.
That's where I'm from. So, it's a beautiful part of the world.
Head absolutely.
Gossip Girl. I was a latecomer to Gossip Girl.
Are you? Did it grab you late?
It grabbed me late, but I kind of like that. I like that it's a word of mouth thing with friends.
Yeah, that's how it is.
You've got to watch it. And literally in the last 2 months, I have become addicted.
It gets that to you.
Yeah.
You'll start waking up at 5 in the morning and just downloading it real quick. It's like chocolate.
I like that. I'm in the house and I've got an episode on, and someone said, "What are you doing? Nothing."
Yeah. Actually, one of the guys that plays in the Roots came up and told me the exact thing. He said he was like sick on a tour, and he'd run through every other show. He started putting that on there, and he got addicted. But he goes, Bambi would come in and goes, and he'd switch it real quick, like he was watching like something dirty. Yeah. He's like super guilty. Nothing. Oh, nothing. It was sports. I promise.
It got so popular so quickly.
It did.
And were you surprised by the immense response from the fans? Especially?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it was. It's interesting because we all we got the script and like, oh, Josh and Stephanie are doing this when they did the OC. And so there was this, there was a little bit of an expectation, especially since, the network kind of put it on our shoulders, to be a hit. So it was like this weird, like nervous. But, and it didn't actually hit the ground running. The numbers weren't so great. And then they came back and, kind of people feel mixed feelings about the Nielsen ratings being outdated. But the iTunes, the downloading and sort of that viral word of mouth really got going. And you know what? I think the marketing you got to hand it to that marketing campaign was pretty genius. I mean, I think people have been taking, lessons from that. And then, so second season, it really hit the ground running. We had a lot of, good press going on. And then actually, the writing, the wittiness, it's they do it right. All the cogs are working in one direction. It's got the right formula. So we're all lucky,
Do you, when you go out, do you get mobbed? Do you get kind of, mobbed by women throwing themselves at you?
If I go anywhere that's, the 7-year-old to 15-year-old demographic, then I do. No, I mean, it is funny when older women, I really like it when they're like shy about it, like they're, and occasionally I'll get the, like the other day, she comes up and she's like, well, can I get a picture? I have this stepdaughter, and then she's like, you know what? Screw it. I don't even have a stepdaughter. She's like, just give me a picture, please. I'm like, that's what I love. Yes. Love that demographic.
It is a bit like art imitating life, though, in a way, in terms of the whole, the whole Gossip Girl thing. And
absolutely.
The fact that now everybody in real life, Chase, wants to know exactly where you are and what you're doing and who you're doing it with.
Absolutely, yeah, and it's weird because I'm not in private school anymore, so it's just perpetually still in high school. But no, it's like a weird. It is a weird, like a dynamic, you know, and that dichotomy of like, you know, we're, you know, in the minor spotlight of whoever Gossip Girl is on the blog, and now we're being chased by those same kind of. It's a microcosm now for this like kind of, you know, awkward existence that we live in. But it's been a whirlwind. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you dealing with it?
Not really. No, I'm just,
you go out in disguise.
There's no way. Yeah. I suppress it with hard liquor. No, it's like, well, it is one of those things you take day by day. I've learned to adapt. You know what I mean? You kind of find out certain places you can go into New York, and you know, you prune relationships, I guess, and you kind of learn you kind of learn who your true friends are, and who and mainly I'd probably have to say my family for one thing. I'm from Texas, got that good background, you know, so
they keep your feet on the ground.
They keep me, they'll slap me around if I go home. Yeah.
Get a little bit too big for your boots.
Exactly.
What music are you into? What was the last thing you downloaded or bought?
Oh, what did I download last?
Or listen to on the flight over, maybe?
I downloaded, what did I just download recently? I downloaded The National. I don't know if you heard this band called The National. Love The National.
Alligator, Vox.
Yes, exactly. Love that. Oh man, I'm trying to think what else.
Have you heard of Winter Sleep?
I have not.
They're a Canadian band. If you like The National,
band.
you'll love Winter Sleep.
I do. I do like The National, and I do like the Canadian bands. I always say I like Stereophonics. The Kooks, I think I'm going to go to that tomorrow. I think they're playing, right, with the Killers and Dave Matthews. Is that true?
Yeah,
in Hyde Park.
Yeah.
Love the Kooks. Love that kind of stuff. What's the guy's name as well that I just downloaded? I can't think of it. I mean, I'm a massive fan of Kings of Leon. They're one of those groups.
Who isn't?
I know, right? They're one of those groups that you just can't get tired of listening to. So I'm gonna hit up some of those music festivals, like Austin City Limits. There's one in Austin, and then there's All Points West, one in New York.
Coldplay are doing that, I believe.
Yeah.
And stuff. Yeah,
love Coldplay. Love a lot of. You know, I love like The Cure and like a lot of the the older greats like The Cure.
That's one thing about Gossip Girl. They have a great soundtrack.
Josh has got a great sense of music,
it's the
right?
same thing with the OC. They used a lot of British music as well in the OC, and there's just so much stuff that you hear in Gossip Girl.
He told me, he's like, well, it turned into me making these playlists for all my friends, and then I see him in Target. You know what I mean? So he's been doing it all of his life.
Yeah.
And he's just even I'll text him every now and then. I was like, have you heard of this band? Like, I don't know if I don't want to insult you. You probably have, but yeah. And he's like, yep, heard of them. You know what I mean? They're coming on next week. So yeah.
Well, we've got 3 tracks that have featured in Gossip Girl. Would you like to pick one of them? We'll play it. We've got Nelly Furtado, Promiscuous, MGMT, Electric Feel.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Flow Rider, Right Round.
Oh, I got to go with MGMT on that one. Are you kidding me? I love MGMT.
We were like that before. You could please let him pick MGMT.
Their new music video for kids is great, by the way.
Radio 1.
Radio 1. Chace Crawford's just experienced a flying saucer sweet for the
best candy I've ever had in my life. Where does that come from?
The good old British pick and mix.
Oh, yeah. A little zesty.
Penny chews all round.
Yummy.
Right, we've got our quick fire round, so this is kind of like, pay attention to the buzzer and we kind of move on.
I'm competitive.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay, well, you can get through as many of these as you can.
Okay.
Okay, this is your fast round. What is the best bit of gossip from the set of Gossip Girl?
The best? Probably none of it. I don't know.
If you could change anything about yourself, what would it be?
Oh my God! Anything about myself? Probably, I should probably wash my hair more often.
What do you think is your best feature?
My best feature? Oh God! My feet are pretty clean.
Really, no one sees those. Everyone says your eyes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Best lie that you've read about yourself?
Best lie? That's an interesting one. I've read so many. Especially probably about me and old Westwick being gay. That's pretty funny.
Roommates.
Hey.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Well, you mentioned that there's a love triangle going on apparently between you, him, and Alison Mosshart.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. I gotta be honest.
Is it true he's still living with Ed Westwick?
I'm about to move out.
Oh, too much.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the fact that you've told people that he's got the fan letter on the fridge. We asked him about that earlier.
Oh, did you? Did I say that somewhere? It was hilarious. Where do these people come from?
What's your favourite takeaway?
McDonald's.
Okay.
Is that what you meant? Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah. Who's your favourite leading lady?
Ooh, I have to say Penelope Cruz.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I have to say Penelope Cruz.
We were talking about Vanilla Sky yesterday, actually.
Were you? Oh, it's one of my favorite movies. Her, maybe, I'm also Kate Beckinsale. I always say that one. Kate Winslet as well, yeah.
plans to star opposite them, hopefully in the future.
Yes, I'm putting it out there. No, yeah, it'd be unbelievable.
Are you in the new Leona Lewis video?
Yes, I think it was a while back though.
Is it?
Yeah. We're actually acquaintances. We're actually kind of friends on the side. Like I met her here actually, and my manager friends, and she asked me to do a little favor, and so I did it.
In real life, who are you more like, Dan Humphrey, Nate, or Chuck?